Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Shants and Shade. Angie, we're happy to have you back from the Outer
Oh my gosh.
Banks.
Thank you. Gosh, we tried to put out an episode last week where our house was. We had no Wi-Fi whatsoever. So
Yeah, none.
it
It
put
was
us
a
it,
whole
it
lot of
it put
a
us
whole
in
lot
a
of freeze
mood
frames.
quick. Yeah, it put us
Yeah.
in a bad mood very quickly. So we did not record. But we did, yes, we were at the Outer Banks. Jeff's parent, or I told you that a couple weeks ago on here, but Jeff's dad, mother-in-law, and sister came, and we
Yeah.
went to Duck and stayed there for the week, and it was
Gosh.
just gorgeous. It was the only day it rained was NFL Sunday. The one day they want to fucking torture me and keep me in the house.
Right. Well, yeah, that's hey, listen, that sounds
Because you don't
legit.
want to go shopping because anywhere out in Outer Banks, it's always outside. It's not like,
Yeah. It's all like open air.
yeah.
Because
I mean, we
there's
could,
only one outlet, I think.
there is, and you can go up there and park and like walk under the overhang, but
Nah,
it was,
it's also hot. Nah.
yeah. So we did that night. We did go down to while they were watching the NFL, we did go, get in the hot tub.
Nice.
And
Okay.
we didn't talk much this week. I think this is the longest we've gone without talking, not and even texting, I don't think.
Well, shit, I would try to send a text and it would take it 22 minutes to go through. So I was
Very
like,
true.
I'm not sure where they're at, but
Yeah, it was, you would think we were in BFE and we were not. It was like our house, and they do not say this on their description, as they should not, but our house is on the main road of like Duck. It's called 12.
yeah, number 12. That's the
Yeah.
one that always washes out for
Yeah.
people listening that aren't familiar with the
Familiar with
Outer
Outer-
Banks of North Carolina. Yeah.
So yeah, so I mean, but the pool, being in the pool, we didn't notice the noise or whatever there, but yeah, it could be it could be loud, especially
Trying
with the
to leave.
motorcycles.
Oh, yeah. And trying to leave out of there on.
It really wasn't bad because it was off season. Like I mean, I
That's
didn't,
true. I forget
did,
we're off season now.
yeah. So I mean, the traffic in and out was not bad at all.
Did
So
y'all go out to eat anywhere?
we did. We went to I forget the place we went to. I wanted to eat. I typed in place to eat on the water for lunch. First stop when we stopped, takes us right off the side, some like hole in the wall bar.
So good.
And it was absolutely delicious, actually. So that was the first place that we ate out, and then Sunset Grill, which was,
Ooh.
we did not eat on the water because it was away, and then we went to that place called Cravings that's on Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives.
Oh, was it good?
Hmm.
No, really?
Yeah. Like
Okay.
so Tara and I split like what his thing is. It's
Yeah.
sea scallops with some type of lobster cream sauce.
Oh shit.
No flavor.
What? Use some
No
season.
flavor.
Somebody forgot where the salt was.
It was, well, we had scallops. Salt was fine. So it was
Crack
like
a little pepper on it.
it was more like a lemon sauce and a cream sauce. It was not to me. It was not creamy. Jeff got
Okay.
shrimp and grits, and the shrimp were, I mean, amazing. They were so
Oh.
good. So that's
I
the only
like a good.
places.
I like
Yeah.
a good shrimp and grits for
Yeah.
sure.
So that's the only places we went out to eat. We cooked in every other night. But my jacuzzi story I had to tell you because I thought was hilarious. So Jillian, she's a year younger than Tristan.
Precious.
I mean, she called me sis all week, adorable, and
Yeah.
she's, to me,
Great. She's a great kid.
she isn't, but she's like a daughter to me. Like, because of Tristan
Yeah.
being 20, she's like a daughter to me. But also, we had that sisterly banter, I guess, which I have that with the boys. So anyway, so we're sitting in the hot tub and we were talking about like bathing suits and how, I'd gotten so many from Shein before we went to St. Lucia just so I could just, get one use out of them. Because we were hoping for one
For our looks.
for our looks. But I have to say, their bathing suits hold up extremely, extremely well. Their suits, I mean, their clothes, very thin. They were couple wears. But anyways, talk about bathing suits. And I said, there's this one that I loved. It was, you knew about it. It was the one I wanted to take that St. Lucia, but it's navy and white striped.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was the same length on the front that it was on the back. And Jillian said, I need some wide base.
You damn right. Amen to that, Jillian.
But all I'm thinking is wide base, like a big cooch. Like that's what was going through my mind. And I couldn't say it out loud. Like I was dying laughing to myself because I thought like,
that's what I thought. What does she mean?
I was thinking, I don't know.
That's what I thought. Okay, this is gross, but I'm going to say it. So I told somebody not too long ago, I was like, listen, I don't want to go, I guess at my age, I don't want to go straight up to like granny panties, but I don't want to be rocking out here with some damn bikini low-rise thongs, right? Let's be realistic about shit. I said every pair of drawers I picked up, the crotch was this wide.
Yeah.
I said, I don't understand. Is that the deal now? What was she talking about? Was she talking about the ass part? Like she didn't want the Brazilian thong?
I didn't get into it because I was like, okay.
You lost it at wide base?
I did. Wide base got me. And I was like, I cannot carry on this conversation anymore because if it's going where the way my mind was thinking, I didn't want to have that with my 19-year-old sister-in-law. So I just let that one go. And so they were so funny. Her and Katie, and I'm going to talk. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, can you hear me back?
No, I'm sorry. I just put my hand there. Sorry.
No, I feel like I can hear myself back. Sorry. So Katie and Jillian think that this is how they think we sound. And I hope it comes across this podcast like they say it. So all week, this was our accent to each other because this is how they think we sound. So I changed my accent to match how they think we sound. Okay. So Katie she just retired. So she was a high school teacher. So when they came here in 2018, she went back to her high school class. She's like, hey, y'all, I just got back from North Kakalaki. This is how they talk. Y'all, this is how I know. I'm like, Katie, I don't put a D on my dis. This is not how we talk.
First of all, and we damn sure don't say North Kakalaki.
I know you do. I say North Kakalaki, and I don't know.
Hate that term.
She may have said North Carolina, but I always did North Kakalaki.
But why? I feel like that's derogatory. It's the same way I hate when people say you're in JoCo. I feel like they use it as derogatory. Like I'm a JoCo girl. Yeah, like what the fuck does that mean?
Because it's more country there. Politically correctly speaking.
Okay, well, listen, I know we talk a little slower, but don't mistake that for stupidity. I mean,
right? No,
Katie did pass.
She thought my accent was that strong.
So she did pass the test, though. When I FaceTimed Angie one night. It was very glitchy, but we got in like a second. That's when we thought we would be good to record because we were able to get in a half a conversation.
Jillian came down. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, Katie came down too and gave me the accent, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't."
That was Jillian.
That was Jillian that I asked to spell the word oil.
Yeah.
How to say oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
She got it right.
Yeah, I know.
She's one word, one syllable. She got it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think maybe she might have been playing along with our accent.
Oh, damn it. I thought there was hope for her. I thought she could sound just as good as we do.
Right. I feel like, everywhere we go, we get taught, we do get, I shouldn't say compliments. We get talked to about our accent.
We do. And I thought for the purposes of this podcast at one point in time when we started, I think we thought we were going to sound a little better and we tried to make ourselves sound a little better. And then we just abandoned the shit out of that.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
I think when you
posted what we said.
Okay. I think when you posted me saying tortilla, okay.
Well, since you're speaking about tortillas.
Okay. So we're going to get into that too. Okay. But I'm just saying that's what I thought you were referring to. But when I heard myself say it on video, I realized there ain't no damn hope. Like I couldn't clean this up if I wanted to. After 48 years, I can't fix it. It is what it is.
That is not how you sound. You don't usually say tortillas. You don't usually say it. You are like 6 beers in and maybe had a gummy or two. So that's exactly. Sarah, you better get them tortillas. And I'm like, so. Okay. So maybe Kate has a point for that.
Fair.
Maybe drunk us sounds like that.
Fair. That's very fair. It could get a little slower, a little longer. Yeah.
Tortillas.
It's like, damn. God.
That was the best part of that TikTok was your commenting.
Problem. That's the problem, right? I saw y'all's tortilla challenges.
We did
Yeah.
it. We did.
How
the
long
damn
did
thing.
you and Jillian go at each other for? About 15, 25 minutes?
Like a little over 4 minutes. So when I don't know if you watched it back.
I did. Her cheating ass. I watched it. She was spitting out. She was dribbling the whole time.
Thank you. I know. And I kept pointing. Did you see her shoo my hand away?
I mean, I was on her side, but yeah.
Oh, you're like, okay, well, wait till we try and win.
The problem was the evidence. You can't do no with evidence. She should have spit it on her shirt.
Well, how about Katie getting up and selling her out?
Just pointing it out at her. What?
It's right here on the wood.
She's like, see it? It's all over the wall. And you're out. Jillian, you lose. Sit down.
I did. And I thought I went easy on her. And then I went back and looked and I was like, oh,
no.
I didn't.
I thought I heard in one of the videos, I heard Big Jeff say, Jeff's dad, that he was not going to participate in the challenge. Y'all were like, why don't you do it with so-and-so? Why? And I was like, yeah, that's a man. He knows. He feels how I feel. Right. Damn, next video is him standing up getting slapped. I'm like,
Well, he said he absolutely would not do it with Jeff, his son. So
of course not. Why would you?
They said Jeff, and then Katie, but thank God,
voice of reason.
Better. Right. Voice of reason. She said, no, me and you will do it. Yeah. So, but I mean, they're all three of them. They were awesome the whole time. So we did, I think, a total of 4 tortilla challenges. Richie and Stephanie did not participate.
Thank God. Right.
Jeff and I did it. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm going to leave it right there. Okay. I don't know if I sent that to you or not.
I did. He flinched. He pulled back. He immediately cheated.
He did what Tara did.
He
you know what they all said? I kept coming around over, and I'm like, well, he's taller than me. But
you know why I had to come around over? Because I knew his ass was going to flinch. He took like 2 steps back while mid swing.
Right. Oh, but okay. So mine and his didn't. It was not end on a good note. We both hit the shit out of each other. So I didn't get him as good as it would have if he had not pulled back, but I still got him during that one. So Jeff and I will leave that alone.
See, it's never a good idea.
Nothing
good's ever come out of the damn tortilla challenge.
It did it when we did it at the beach. It was fine.
I mean, y'all still hurt each other,
but nobody was mad.
Okay, that's different.
Right. I was mad.
We'll find out after somebody's had a couple drinks.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I know you will never do it. No,
absolutely not.
You wouldn't even do it that day, and you had many drinks plus out the ones we had dinner.
Absolutely not. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to willingly let somebody slap the shit out of me.
You will never. I don't care what happens. Never let we always talk about. Tara talks about how Jeff bamboozled her and to talk him into a bet and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't care what he offers you. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you saw the slap that he did on Tara, but his is like a quick slap. Man, and that bitch hurts.
His is a flick. His is a wrist flick.
It really is. And I'm like, well, I have nails, so my tortilla would have been like broken already. But yeah, I mean, I don't even feel like the tortilla bent.
So he doesn't, his action is not in his arm. He slings it out and it's almost like his cornhole, and then it's just his wrist flick. And that's what hurts because it's a stinger. It stings. And
that's why I knew I shouldn't. I saw him do it with Tara, and I was like, no. But I tried to go in really hard, so he came back.
Really? Mistake.
My bad. So other than that, I don't like lazy. Oh, we did jet skiing for the first time. That was Jeff's birthday present.
Did he love it?
He loved it, yes. So
did you drive, Emmy?
Oh, yeah. So TZ and I started out together because this was also Jillian's first time and her birthday present too. So they was both of their first time. So Tara and I went out, and we could switch out every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But we only did if you're on the same one, you can switch out in the middle of the water. Otherwise, you have to come back if you switch actual jet skis. So, anyways, we only did that one time just for Jeff and Jillian to ride together. But yeah, Tara and I were out there, we're like ripping it up, and all I see is Big Jeff and Katie going, because at this one, all you could do is go around the barrel. It's like a big square. It's not small, but you go around these barrels, and it keeps you have to stay within that limit.
Okay.
If you go over, it gets a little rougher once you start heading over, because I accidentally went over past the barrels.
Of course you did.
But anyways, I'm sitting over here looking, and Tara's drive was like, who is that going so slow? Like literally riding the barrels. It was Big Jeff and Katie.
Okay.
And he gets off. And when we were all done, I was like, oh my God, it was so fun. Because as soon as they said you could gun it, man, I was instantly down. Tara was like, we were all just ready to go. He was like, I didn't even break it. He was like, I didn't even get full throttle. I was like, what?
Why? Did he say?
Oh, he didn't say.
Okay. We did this.
Okay.
I learned true story. I learned in high school how to ride a jet ski on one of the kind that you stood up on. You had to get on your knees rough. And then stand up. So your shins are bruised. It looks like somebody's UFC'd your ass on the shins the next day.
Now, can you do it? You can't do two people on those, right?
No, you could barely get one rolling. That's
okay. Oh, that's right. Because we watch them at the beach when we go at Topsail.
That was my only experience with a jet ski ever.
Okay.
Well, we rented them. It was me, Bobby, and Dub one day at Myrtle Beach. And you go. Like they'll send a guide and then the group, and then they take you all over everywhere. Like we went up and we went a lot of places. You follow him and go all the way around. Well, we started out, and Bobby and Wilkie were on one, and I was on my own. And then the guy had to come and get me because I was going too slow. And then I would panic because when you would go slow, it felt like the nose was going down and I thought I was going to sink. So then I would panic and then I would gun it and then I would stop.
Then you jump up.
So I spent a lot of like this. And the guy, I think he got he was probably a little pissed, honestly.
A little irritated with you?
Because at one point in time I said, fuck it, and stopped and just sat there on it. Because I was like, I'll just wait here for them. Because I was like, I'm not going to get it. And I'm not going to do this shit the whole time.
Mm-hmm. And you wouldn't like it with us then.
Well, I'm not finished. Because hold on now. Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
So the dude did come back around and he finally came up to me and he's like, ma'am, the faster you go, the easier it is.
Mm-hmm.
All
it is.
That's all true. Holmes had to tell me.
Yeah. Because the steering is so much harder slowing.
I didn't know that. I didn't know any of that, but I do. I know it now after I broke Mach 12. Listen, we went through the jungle. Like I would turn some shit. I by the time it was over, I was like slinging out the side, Yeah.
Like,
I was on it.
Doing it. Yeah.
Had it like contracts, like they wanted me. And I was like,
okay.
But still, you know what I mean though? Like good at it. Like, so I'm down for a jet ski.
I love it. Like high school, how I learned was how to throw people off.
Okay.
And I learned very quickly, like if
that's dangerous.
Right. Oh no, it was everybody's mission, but you're in high school. Why you don't have a care in the world. You think you're going to get hurt? No.
Okay. Still dangerous. Cause I don't know how you were in high school, but I was like, I could still die. So no.
Okay. No, I wasn't. So.
Also jet skis probably had airbags and seatbelts by the time you were. They didn't for me.
Whatever. They don't even have them now. Now, our mission was to throw each other off. So I told everybody, I say, if you try and throw me, you're coming with me, just so you know. Every time I took them all with me. Not this when I was a teenager.
Right.
I wasn't trying to throw anybody off.
Y'all look too old to be doing all that shit. So I think
Jeff did catch air one time. He's like, what the heck? Like, man, I don't mess around. But I was like, oh my God, if he had fallen off, I would have. I mean, the guy. So with our pool, the way it was, there was one jet skier out there to watch to see if anybody stopped, and you just wave your hand. You needed help. Yeah, and I was like, oh my God, I would have died if like just throwing him like, and we'd have stopped, and this guy probably would have come over and Jeff's in the water. But I'd have wore that bitch out. I'd have been there the whole time like this, just every second on that jet ski. Can you just do it and I hold on? Like, oh, I know you definitely would have because of how he looked. So, I got some extra help. Jason, how do you say his last? Jason, the guy that has the long hair. Oh, Momoa. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's how Jillian compared him. Oh, and Jillian's feeling her some Jason. So okay, yeah, I'd have been about some extra assistance. You're right. So your hand would have totally been. Yep. Mm-hmm. So when we were on it, Jeff and I, when we switched just to me and him, our jet ski, of course, ran out of gas, so we had to go back in. Stop. Oh yeah. So I'm like, okay, well, we already switched once, and it takes time because if a boat or anything else is coming in, you have to wait obviously before you can go back out because it's like one lane basically.
Right.
That's like the little channel was. So
Right.
we go back. We get the nicest fucking jet ski. So he was like,
Nice.
"Do you want to drive out?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Look at this sexy bitch." I was like, and I don't
Right.
know why they were all following me. I was like, but they were following Jeff and their time was up, but they gave us 10 more minutes. And I'm like, look at this
good.
sexy bitch. I mean, it was like this metallic gray. It was gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous.
Nice. Okay.
So I get on it and I'm just like ready. And you talk a steer when it's slow. This one, if you weren't going at least 9 or 10 miles an hour, like it was. And there was like moss on both sides of me. So I was like, I can't get a propeller stuck. Like so anyways, as soon as I hit them things, I floored it like I had been. We literally flew, like we caught so much air. And I was like, Jeff's like, holy shit, this is the best jet ski. I was like, why didn't we have this one the whole time? But yeah, that one was obviously newer and faster. And that one was a lot of fun. So, but yeah, that was their birthday present.
What's on your wrist there?
Oh, God.
Wu-Tang?
Yes. So I have been, my week long.
Vacation?
Yes. So I had a concert last night, went to a Wu-Tang, and I've been no good today. So I'm still honestly in my t-shirt that I had on. And still have my, still have my
VIP.
My band on. Yes.
Show was pretty good.
It was. I've been trying to do like this all day, and it won't loosen.
It won't loosen.
I'm too lazy to find scissors right now. So
Feel it.
No. I have to say, so Busta Rhymes was not there.
Okay.
Somebody came out there acting or said since he's not going to be there, I thought he was there, but then when I thought back, I was like, that didn't even sound like him. But anyways, so we heard Nas, and I know it was a lot for me. Nas and Wu-Tang, it was good, but I felt like they played. Like I guess new music, new like, and people that were there were our age, but I felt like they had like new, and they look our age. I mean, so it's not like
they 100% look our age.
I mean, it's all gray beard. And
it's hard. It's hard to hide that. Yeah, that's age.
And so it was like they played a couple good songs that I remembered, but other than that, when in the VIP they had a DJ or something going. Oh my God, the old school music that DJ was playing was amazing. Like I think I danced more in there than I did out in the actual concert.
Right.
So it was good. We ended up, I was home by 11. The concert went past 11.
All right. So they say they're taking it late. You know, they get charged for every minute past 11.
They're not supposed to.
No, they get fined.
And they also said there's going to be a club in the VIP lounge.
Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Yeah, and Angie won't. And I even said walking out, I was like, "Yeah, going to the club." I was like,
"To the car."
We went to cookout. we hit the cookout. We hit the cookout. Hit that up. Got tea, some dinner. I actually ate a cheeseburger. You would have been very proud.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, cookout is a staple. Yeah,
man, it is truly.
It's so good.
It's the damn truth.
So, how was your weekend? Or week? I haven't talked to you at all.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Time out.
Oh, hit me.
My worst news of the entire trip.
What happened? You lost your ring. What happened?
So the one day that I got shitty, okay, and I do have to recommend the berry vodkaritas. You only can buy, or here in North Carolina, you can only buy them at the ABC store. They're 10% alcohol. Oopsies, I had 2 plus a gummy. So
are they Deep Eddy? Deep Eddy makes them?
I don't. Deep Eddy
vodka?
Makes a lot of them. Yes, but I don't. This one doesn't say Deep Eddy on it. This one's Absolute. It's Absolute.
Okay, is it like a seltzer? Or is it just like a mixed drink?
It says seltzer on it, but it does not taste seltzery at all.
You know, I ain't doing no seltzer water.
I don't either. I don't either. And I'm telling you, we will get 4. That's all we need for the beach when we go again, and that's all we're going to need.
Okay.
But I did. I got. That was the only day I got super shitty, really bad.
Right. Listen, sometimes we fall into it. We don't know what happens.
Well, no, I ate sand. Everything happened. So, I mean, that's probably when I lost it. When this wasn't when my legs went up and I thought I saved the world because my ring was still on in that picture.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
But I had a couple other waves take me out, man. Went down.
Shit,
And
man,
I
that
think
sucks.
I think that was a wrap.
Dude, that's awful.
Because I even took it off to put some, like I was putting Tara's, the lotion you're not supposed to put on between 10 and 6.
Damn. You did not put this shit on.
Only one day. I only did it once. I did it on the
Sure.
beach. I did. I promise. I did it. So I put it on and I took my ring off. I don't even take my wedding ring off, but that one I do. So my wedding rings, like, so this, anyways. So I put it in the bag. I should have left it. And I didn't tell Jeff the truth when I first got back because I ordered another one. I was like, by the time he notices, I'll have the new one. You know what I mean? I mean, Tara was on there. I mean, we had it done. And so, yeah, I lost it. So finally,
I would have done that.
I think Tara and I kind of were giving it eyes. I think I made a motion about, or one of us did, or somebody made a motion about something. And I think he caught on to it.
Oh, wow. And realized, God, I'm sorry. Oopsies. But listen, if that's the most you've ever lost in the ocean.
He was very, very pissed. Now I lost my Michael Kors too, but somebody found those and brought them back to me.
Oh God, really?
Find my ring. I don't care about them. I'm here. Where I bought those glasses, I could go. I saw them already.
Right.
You know what I mean? I could go back.
Crap.
$100 versus this.
Yeah.
Tacori. It was a black onyx Tacori ring for anybody who's listening.
Oh wow, that sucks.
Yeah. So, but my other one should be here tomorrow.
Nice.
And I should have got a size smaller. Now that I thought about it.
Right now that you know, or just not wear it to
just
the
not
beach.
wear it. Yeah. I mean, I even wore it on like boat days, tubing. Never came off. Well, it's probably because you use that damn liquid jelly I was about to tell you, I'm going to blame it on Tara's lotion. That's all.
Yeah, so definitely the cancer in the can got you.
Look, you better be glad I didn't be like, Amy, I need to talk to you as my insurance agent.
Yeah.
I lost my ring.
That would have been a horrid claim to file.
I know. So
don't worry, because I have aspirations of one day doing a little private metal detecting. I'll go out there and kind of fill it out and see if I can find it for you.
I hope you do.
I shit you not. I've asked for a metal detector for 3 Mother's Days.
Or
Loki won't do it. I did for Christmas. I've asked for it for a lot, but they're just scared to death and will embarrass the shit out of them.
Why?
Walking around metal detecting. Do you think it's cool, Angie?
Like when I see other people doing it. I mean, I've seen a couple people find some things, so that's cool to me. Mm-hmm. But if I'm watching them just like, and they're digging forever, and I'm like, geez almighty, like, let's move along. It's over. This area's over.
I want to try it. I really want to try it.
But I think I would do it with you.
I would. I know. I wish we could rent one. Why can't we just rent a damn metal detector, go out there and just...
That's what we need to look up. I guarantee.
See what we can find.
I bet you we could.
What if we pull out like a rolly, like, you don't even know. I might find an antique diamond or something.
We're going to find something that makes us go buy one.
Yeah. It would when we rent one, we will definitely find something that will make us invest in one, and then we won't find shit.
Exactly. Yes. Absolutely.
And or ever use it again. But
yeah, right. It's going to be in the shed at your place.
But we have high hopes.
We do. Yes, we do. So, but yeah, I know. And the beach was amazing. There was so many funny stories, like just family.
It's good to be family and friends and stuff. Love that.
We did have a hot room. Whew. We even had a fan, but we were on the top floor, so we had no like everybody else had shit, like they were under it, so they had another balcony. Yeah,
so shade coming in off.
Yeah, so I know they had some, and one person said they had a hot room, and I'm like, we put it at 68 at night on the outside because that's what I put it at the house. It was literally 10 degrees hotter in my bedroom than it was out in the living room.
No,
so damn hot. However, I was in bed till 10 or 10:30 almost every morning.
That's nice.
I woke up when Jeff got up to go play golf with his dad on Monday. I got up and made his dad a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich to go, and then got back in bed. And I don't think I got out till like 11. And I can do it at your place. I can, but man, I can't do it here.
Yeah, but it's hard to do on vacation, but when you're so chill like that and everything is just so laid back and it's a chill vacation, you can totally do that.
I
It's
think when I
relaxing.
saw how laid back that they were, because
Yeah.
I was so worried about like, okay, and I did cook a
Right.
lot. Like they did have like, I did cook mostly, but we did have a grill. So I was like, okay, just put I'm not going to do it just put it on the grill. Like,
Well,
make that
Richie
there
knows how to
fry.
grill, right?
And so
And
does
Big
Jeff's
Jeff.
dad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So Richie and Big Jeff grilled one night. Richie grilled the other night.
Good. Okay.
And both it was chicken. But yeah, I mean, it was not like crazy dinners like I thought it was going to be. They were super laid back. I think
Good.
I made breakfast one morning. Like it was not like I was stressing out, but that's how it always ends up being. So,
cool. Well, that's
yeah.
good.
So, so it was good.
We finally start school tomorrow.
Oh my God. I knew that's why. Is that why y'all went shopping?
Yeah. Oh, well,
I figured.
Hold up. Cause yeah. So Friday we get an email that yeah, because of the way that the school is set up.
I can't with these damn emails in this school, man.
DOT. Oh, it's all, I've already been online and tried to like get in some online classes and shit. Bobby's like, you got to make her go for at least, she's got to at least try. And I'm like telling her, you don't really have to try. I can just sign you up. She's like, Mom, Dad said I had to go one day. I'm pulling her ass and going to put her in online, and I don't even care.
You are going to put her online?
Well, I'm deciding about it. And I'll give you
Why not put her in public? Like, not instead of a charter. You don't think that will be her speed? Too slow? Like, you think the
too big?
Too big. Okay.
Too big, too slow.
Okay.
Not
too
for
much. Not
for her. And there's no way with her being her, there is no way she's just going to go straight into a new high school.
But I was proud of her going to a football game. The first one, like they even started school when she went to one.
Well, so here's what happened. So she was excited about it, right? Ready to go. And so we get an email that DOT, because they pull out directly on a damn highway, they had to stagger start times, and they changed our start
for the entire school? Like each grade?
For upper class for the 9th and 10th. So she has to be at school at 7:10 a.m.
That's normal high school. That's how what time I had to be at school.
Okay. No, I didn't sign up for that shit.
I mean, that's what time Leesville started, like between 7:15 and 7:20. That's what time it starts out here.
Okay.
7:15.
I understand. No. That's not what I went. That's not the high school I signed her up for. I signed her up for an 8 to 3 high school.
Because you would get off work and
that's perfect, right?
Yeah.
Well, now they got to be there at 7. Who the fuck's got time to get up at 6?
But that also means
30.
She gets out with like a 2:15.
Yeah. So now I got to figure all that out. It's a lot. We got a lot going on.
You stop working earlier.
Yeah. That's what it is.
It's fine. Make Bobby wait till 8:30 to take her to work.
Right.
I mean, make him take. Why can't he take her to work?
Take her to
school. Sorry,
to school because
is that way out of his way?
Yep, and he's at work at 7 a.m.
Well, adjust behoos. I know
these people are idiots. Yeah, I can't with this early, so I'm trying to get her online. Smartass said to me the other day, Harvard does free classes online.
God, I love that kid.
I said, okay, well, go ahead with your Harvard education. Then she explained to me how she can't put that on her resume because she's not enrolled in Harvard. She's only taking classes through Harvard. And I was like, does anybody give a shit what a 14-year-old and Harvard, if it's in the same sentence, does anybody else care?
Nobody cares. Nobody.
Right. So can we
write an essay about you going to Harvard from the time you're 14 to graduating?
So I looked up because my thought was, all right, if I give in and let her go online and not go to high school, if she chooses it now, she doesn't want the high school experience, if she wants to go online. My thought was, oh yeah, okay, well, if you're going online, you can fucking work for it. So I went on there and found like the top online training and stuff for homeschool for high schoolers.
Yeah.
I changed my mind after
it's a lot of work for you, I know. Right?
It ain't a lot of work for me. No, you pay them to do it.
Oh,
you pay them to do it. It was like
so like submit all her stuff and that she needs.
It was $5,300 a semester.
What?
And I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? And
For
I was
online
like,
classes?
it was a curriculum, an online high school curriculum that you could get. And it was through some university. I was like, I'm not, okay, I want her to work, but I'm not prepared. I'm not trying to pay for it.
Well, I was thinking when you said,
I mean, I'll pay a little bit for it, but I ain't going to pay $5,300 a semester. Damn.
Damn, wait a second.
That's what I'm talking about. I go get your GED. What's $200?
If you want to start college now,
you are fine. Right. Which you want to go right now? Get in there. But I'm not paying
college and then start out at 18 when you're in junior in high school. I mean, college. Yeah.
So Bobby's like, of course, she's got to go. She's get out. She's socialized. And I'm like, but for why the world sucks kind of right now. And
true.
Shit's happening all around us. I can contain her at home. And who gives a shit if she's socialized or not? I'm socialized. What fucking good does that do me?
Oh my God.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Oh,
it's not like I want to be
socialized.
I mean, you know, I know how to be if I calm down. I know how to be if I need to be. How's that? Okay, calm down. If I have to act like I'm socialized, I can.
You know how we say settle down?
Yeah.
That became the saying of the week last
week.
week.
They got on it? They'll be at home in Oregon.
No, Big Jeff was like, if I hadn't heard settle down one time, I've heard it 1,000. I was like, and you're going to hear the rest of your life, Dad. I said, settle down, Dad. Settle down.
I know. You just need to settle down.
I know. And I even sent, let me read this to you. I even sent them, the three of them, Jillian, Katie, and them a text. And I even said to them, it was so funny because I said, I'm going to miss you guys so much. This week has been amazing and wouldn't want to be with anyone else. Love you all. Now settle down and don't get emotional.
Oh, because
his dad cried. Like he cried when he saw, like he cried a lot.
I'm sure
he did. He came in. He was like, he cried about the boys. He's like, you've raised such amazing young men. Like it was
right.
He's just good. He's just a good guy. Like he's just funny. He's just everybody like.
Digs him.
Yeah.
I dig that. That's cool.
Sorry, I did not mean to stray away from Wilkins.
They gonna meet us in Vegas March, right? You said nice. It'll be big fun. It'll be big fun. And it's weird. I've never met him. Like it's just weird to me.
And they're like, why can't you know what he said? He was like, don't we go by Smithfield and Clayton on our way, like on like 40, like going by 4, like 42.
Kind of, but no, it's just a sign.
You don't.
It's not. You're not anywhere near us.
Yeah, we go up 64. Yeah. Like we go through like Rocky Mountain.
Dad, you see a sign, but it's still like 5 hours away. So it's just a sign.
Because I was like, usually I was like, if y'all had been here, we would have gone out to their house and done a brunch for you to meet them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was like, well, that's when he's like, don't we pass by their house tomorrow?
Oh, shit. Don't be trying to spring it on me on a set. Come on now. I got to have notice. Can't roll up here. Look, you don't know what you're rolling into.
Look, trust me, I've rolled up when y'all just woke up. So, I mean, we had plans and y'all just wake up. So I know
we take that shit serious. That's the problem with Wilkie's High School, man. You know, she ain't never been an early riser. Even when she was a baby, she wasn't one of them damn 7 a.m. kids. She was still a 9 and 10 a.m. kid. We never worried about her at the beach.
Yeah,
God no. Mm-mm. And now you're trying to get her up this early. I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. I was like, you better set 32 alarms because I'm not coming in your room. And don't wake me up because, girl, I ain't got to be at work till late. She was like, that's so rude.
I'm coming back home and taking a nap.
I'm not. Jessica's taking them. I don't even have to take them. I pick them up.
Oh, shit. That's
better. Sucks for her.
So, she's going to have to learn
I know,
to
but they act like if you're momming and stuff, you should be awake when your kid leaves for school. And then she tried to mom shame me.
Oh, yeah, because
she's like, you don't want to watch. You don't want to watch from the window. Because I used to. I was like, yeah, when you were in 5th grade, I'm done.
Or kindergarten.
I'm out.
Yeah. Put my time in. And you're not even getting on a school bus. So it's not like it's not like your first day of high school on a school bus. Like that's you're catching a ride.
Relax. I swear to you, today we went to Home Goods in Cary, and then we went to Trader Joe's. I told my mom, I'm going to backtrack, but I tell you this. I told my mom in Trader Joe's, I was like, Bobby is fucked. And she just looked at me, so why? I said, because his 14-year-old's got $135 a week Trader Joe habit. Can't wait till she gets on her own. My mom,
she gonna be Tarjay every day.
My mom said, "Oh my God." Like the rest of the time you could just see the wheels in her head. And
like
then
trying to figure it out.
Right. Just like shit. So we're talking about when we pick her up, we're talking about okay. Look, I'm gonna go back because I know I've already jumped a couple. So we get I think we saw, because sex trafficking is real. And
that's been all that's when I saw on TikTok and everywhere.
Well, so me and Wilkie, we on the way there, we were talking about a hope chest, starting her a hope chest.
Yeah.
My mom had said something about, she'd show something. She's like, and I was making 3, and I was like, I could make one to put in Wilkie's hope chest. And I was like, well, but that's kind of imposing your style on her, your whatever you like in her hope chest, Right. So I was trying to kind of help Wilkie out a little bit too. I didn't need to, because smart ass asked a little bit later on if Granny was, because Granny said something about wanting a little Mercedes she had seen, and Wilkie said, if you're talking about a hope chest, I like one of those. If you get an expensive car for your hope chest. She's talking about for my hope box. I was like, bitch, you're talking about a hope garage. We're talking about a hope chest. Settle down. Talking about pots and pans.
I'm done, Dub.
I ain't trying to roll no Benzes in a hope box. What the fuck?
Hold on, let me go get you a garage to put in your room.
So listen, we're into Home Goods, and now she's picking out like pots and pans for her hope box. I'm not even shitting you, because she's
how big she think this box is.
Bitch, I'm telling you, she's got an apartment somewhere. I know she does. This bitch has already got an apartment somewhere. She's buying pots and pans for it. Somehow she's funneling her light bill and her rent out of us. I don't know how she's doing it, but I know it's in place. So this chick,
some way,
we're on the pots and pans aisle, and I see this girl, and she's just standing there. No cart, no pocketbook, no cell phone. Okay. You look for things when you're shopping.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Right.
She have a cart. She have a pocketbook.
So she's like the whatever.
I'm like, girl, how you paying? What you doing? No cell phone, no nothing. She got
a pot. Come in here for a baking sheet.
So we would walk off and look at some on the end, and then go back to the aisle. When we would go on the aisle, she would go on the aisle. Well, she had on her hand right here, she had a big black spider, like it was a tattoo of it. But I was like, that's got to be like some kind of gang sign.
No, or sex trafficking sign.
Sex trafficking sign.
Yeah.
So a couple minutes later, I'm like a hawk. I heard them over. We get over to another aisle. Same thing. Girl standing there with a pillow, like a throw pillow in her hand. Nothing else. No cart, no purse, no phone, no nothing. Throw pillow. She did not have the hand tap. I did look because of my training. I knew. Okay.
Thank you, TikTok.
Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, every murder mystery. Thank you, every podcast. Yes. All of that. I'm trained now. Did not have the matching tattoo. Get in the car. Tell them I was like, I knew y'all weren't paying attention to this. I was. Okay. We almost got sex trafficked.
Oh, okay.
And then I had to tell them how.
But did you see like the things outside, like a weird car or anything else when you walked out?
Because I told the bitch she wasn't going to sex traffic us, so she moved on to somebody else. Okay.
Right.
I bowed up. She knew, and I was like,
You're not a bitch to mess with," is what you told her.
That's basically what you have to let them know. And also, if you act, how I like to do, like in my hand in my purse, like I got a gun all the time. Like I'm feeling it for it and stuff.
Right.
Making sure it's still there, so I can pop
this
cap. If I need to throw one of these bullets at you guys, I can, it can pop off here. I let them know. They knew immediately. Don't fuck with us. We're
packing.
This is how we're rolling, right? Let's get a car. Wilkie's like, my true story, Granny. And they, they'll put stuff on the hood of your car. Don't ever get out and get. So she's telling them. And my mom was just sitting there serious as hell when she was looking at Wilkie, and she's looking at me. And she's like, they're not going to sex traffic me. I'm too old. And I was like, well, yeah, but still, it's just be good. She's like, no, they would sex traffic her. And she's pointing to Wilkie in the back seat. And I was like, she's like, no, I'm way too old. They don't want me. And then she looked at me. She said, you're too old too. I don't know why you worry about it. And I was like, what? She's like, no, you're too old. Nobody was going to sex traffic you. And I was like, no, I'm still sex trafficable. She's like, no, you're not.
Watch me get sex trafficked.
What the fuck? I will get took. Game on, bitch.
Hold on. Find my iPhone on your phone first.
Game on, bitch. Turn on my 360. It's a wrap. I was like,
I'm going to add you and the boys to all of our like 360.
Sex traffic. I made BP log me on the other day.
You told me.
Okay.
Well,
did I tell you?
No. You did not tell me why. You just said, you said I had to, oh yes, you did. You said I had to add BP because he gave some girl a ride home.
No, he gave a guy. He didn't know. He said he was approached while he was out walking Lexi, and he said a kid, and I said, what kind of kid? And I said, how old of a kid?
How old are we talking? Right.
And he doesn't know, but I'm like, no. I need to know like 20, 10. 15, like where he said he thinks like 15. He said the kid said, I got off at the wrong bus stop. Can you take me to my apartment or can you take me home?
Right.
And I was like, and you did it? You didn't call somebody or put him in a damn Uber? What did you do? He's like, no, I took him. I was like, he's like, I took Lexi with me. So
okay,
35.
Lexi is not going to beat a gun.
35 pounds, of protection. He put in the back seat. Right. Like he put in the back seat.
Like he's got a German Shepherd or
Cuja, right? A trained fucking something. Yeah. He's got her, something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't ever do that again. Are you kidding me?
Right.
I was like, no. What did you? No. He's like, I said, did you get his name? No. And then he's like, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. And I was like,
do they talk?
Oh, he gives me his name. I look him up on Instagram. I was like, this kid says he lives in Nashville, Tennessee. And he's like, huh? I'm like,
did you send him pictures to verify?
So no, I immediately said, please, I sent him the link. Please, I cannot trust you on your own anymore. Damn it. I've got to watch you like a hawk now too. She's picking up fucking strangers. I had to put him on the Life 360 chain. Now I got to watch him like a hawk too. But he's turned his notifications off.
He did?
That's not going to work for me, dog. Okay, I don't know what you up dipping and zapping, but I need the notifications on.
Hold on. Question. Does he ever turn them back on?
I mean, I'm going to check. I don't know.
But I'm saying, like, does he turn them off at a certain point? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, is it kind of like, okay, I don't want her to know where I'm at.
Yeah, he never knew how to turn them on. He never figured that part. I'll walk him through that.
You got to get that. He probably didn't have the app downloaded.
I don't think
he probably clicked your link. It was like
that's what he did.
Yeah,
he clicked the link and said, "I don't. They're going to steal my identity."
It's like Quest Cockman.
That's what it is.
Look, so
this bitch is nosy. Turn it off.
Quest had Dad delete TikTok. I mean, Big Jeff off of his phone.
God, are you kidding me?
So then he had a long talk with Jillian and Katie about them cutting it off their phone. And I'm like. And I'm looking over. I'm sitting in the kitchen, and they're
filming TikToks.
Not yet. And I'm like, I haven't deleted mine. And I'm like, you're fine. Well, I was like, we don't look up shit we're not supposed to.
I hid the shit on mine just in case he checks my phone because my font. He'll be looking at my shit. So I had to hide the app because I'm not trying to hear his ass.
Well, he knows that we're on it, so you have to be on it. So. Sorry about your luck, Wes. We're not looking up anything from
relax, right?
Whatever you know about TikTok that we do not care.
Settle down, fool. We're not
settle down, Wes.
We're not trying to.
Hey, let's get Big Jeff. Say it for me one time. Settle down.
Settle down.
Oh my God, that's so funny to me.
So I did hear Big Jeff was interested in being a guest on the show.
Oh, he was. And if it wouldn't have worked out. I think Jillian, she thought we were recording.
Yeah.
I know where you're going with this, but Jillian thought we were recording. She walked down because I think I don't know if she wanted to be on, but I think she wanted to. I think she wanted to sit and listen to us do it. I know what you're about to say, but anyway, she came down and she wanted to listen to us do this like banter back and forth, how we are.
Gotcha.
But yes, Big Jeff was going to come on if we had got anything.
Won't you tell the people why?
Well, I don't know. I had to work that day. Dad, I'm sorry if you're listening, but on purpose, I had to work that day. I got plenty of days left, but had to work that day. Dad talked about going out to like, I don't want to say counties because I don't probably gonna get them wrong.
You know,
small counties in North Carolina, about hour and a half away.
Rural, very rural areas.
Oh yeah, rural. Yes, yes. So they go out, and so Big Jeff has pinpointed like where these. So I'm sorry, they're going to find. Our last name is Cockman, so he's trying to find. And Cockman's originated or came over wherever they came from to North Carolina. That's where That's where the name originated from. So he found the cemeteries. Of, I guess, Cockman's, and so he had done all his research before he came, pinpoint on his map. All this. I'm not with him. I'm only getting pictures from my husband of what he's doing as my husband is sitting in the car. They are walking on people's property, asking if they can go see if they can find a cemetery, basically.
So we're talking about cemeteries. We're just talking about the like on where just like a plot, like on a land,
right?
somewhere.
Like it
could, like a couple people, and you don't know.
There could be like a headstone, or it's just like there's a video where Jillian took on Snapchat. She told me, he's like, I'm standing right over him. I'm like, this is not okay. So so they did. So anyways, they sent me some videos. I'll have to upload one to our TikTok and to our Instagram. I don't know if I sent that to you. That Jillian took it.
Is he like tracing the ancestry, and he's got it traced back to where they're?
That's why we were going to have him on, so you could ask him these questions, because you know that.
We need to figure out how to remote him in one day, and maybe ask people to
I can
send us in questions, and then we can ask. Because I legit have some questions.
I know you do, and so no, I did not ask him because I did.
Yeah, good, because I legit have questions about it.
So then, yes, we could definitely talk about them. Have a little segment about the Cockman history. However, the oldest one they found was 1803.
Wow.
Pretty cool. And they have pictures of them, so I'll post those too.
They're not super cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's weird the way they wrote. Like a lot was like misspelled, and a lot you can tell was like written like with a stick or a nail, whatever they could find, basically. That's like it was
like on a tree. Like
no. I don't know. The Cockmans didn't start out very well.
They weren't real established.
They were definitely not established. And I'm glad you said this, because their favorite part of our last podcast was us talking. Their favorite part of our last podcast was us talking about being established. And noted.
Yeah, well.
Noted.
Motherfucker got some noteds this weekend. I noted some people last week, for sure. I don't know what. The moon was wrong last week. The moon was wrong for me last week. It did not work out well. I had a shit week. And then, of course, we go out today, and I almost get trafficked.
Sorry, I can't get past that. So sorry. This is what happens when we can't cut clips. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Look, I have to take my glass off.
I know you do. And that's what made me laugh harder, is because you were trying to get it together.
I can't.
So was I. And then you put your glass. I was like, okay, she doesn't have it together. And
that shit tickles me. I cannot help myself. I don't know why.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Man.
That was so good to me.
Oh my God.
Okay, what were you saying?
No, I was just saying that I couldn't get my shit together last week with you being
Oh, yeah, it was
gone.
so bad.
And then I would get frustrated when we would try to make it work, and then we couldn't make it work. And then
I mean, that literally lasted 30 minutes. You act like it was the whole fucking week.
No, it wasn't.
Minutes.
But I couldn't even, you would like, when you would try to text me something that was funny that happened, it would upload and then stop. And then I'm like, are you shitting me? And
I thought you were saying like just when we were recorded.
No, our internet went out here for 24 hours. And then it went out at work for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Last week, like Mercury has to be in retrograde because I got fucked last week. All electronics. Yeah.
Our LTE didn't even work. That was so bad.
Horrible. Yeah.
We even tried to FaceTime and usually on LTE you can at least
do anything. Yeah.
Yeah. I still couldn't get on Facebook. I literally didn't post anything on. I tried. You even I had to post on a lot of stuff on Instagram this week because I couldn't get internet to post anything.
Last night I got up it was 3. All right, Bobby had to leave.
If you say you came
for
in
Arizona
that damn room.
Okay, I have a new podcast studio, people. I'm very, very happy and excited about it. Okay, I did some cinematography work. Okay, no, that's not what I was going to say. So listen, Bobby had to leave at 4, and I was scared to death we were going to oversleep. So at 3:00, Bobby gets up, and I heard him get off the bed, and I was like, "Shit, let me make sure he actually goes his ass outside."
Yeah,
so come downstairs, and I go out on the screen and porch, and I'm like, kind of just, it's a field behind us.
Right.
Well, flames caught my eye and I looked over. Dude, the Irish Mafia 2 houses up, 3 a.m., full torches in the backyard. I took pictures of this shit.
I'm like,
I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. I'm telling you, there was a circle of torches in the backyard at 3 a.m. It was 3:07 a.m.
Torches? Like tiki torches?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of torches
I
they
thought
were.
I thought you were about to say they were like shooting torches like in the air.
No, there was a circle of torches.
Okay. All right. Okay. But was there anybody near them?
I don't know.
I mean,
I didn't know. I did not fuck around to find out. I got the dogs and we came on back in. I thought I wasn't going to find out then.
Was it the weekend?
Yeah, it was last night.
Oh, then they were up partying, of course.
I mean, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, people still in this neighborhood stay up till 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, right? That's a no from me, dog.
Boy.
No, sir.
So, all right. Well, we're going to put out one this Thursday, so we'll get this one out. We'll put out a good one on Thursday. We appreciate everybody's patience, and for the ones that missed
I'm so sorry again. I do
Me
apologize.
too, y'all.
Totally.
Me too.
No, it's not your fault. It's mine. But we hope you listen, subscribe. You can find us on YouTube at Shamps and Shade Podcast, Instagram, TikTok at Shamps and Shade Podcast, or email us at shampsandshadepodcast.com.
You got
Cheers,
it.
guys.
Cheers, y'all. Have a good week.